Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Nisha Jacob from Career Guidance and Adolescent Counseling Cell, Alapura. Have you seen the headlines? The Indian rupee hits a new low against the US dollar, or the rupee crosses the 90 mark. It sounds scary, right? Like the economy is losing its grip. But is it actually a cause for alarm? Or is it just a natural adjustment in a global market? Today, we are going to peel back the layers of the currency mystery. Grab a coffee and let's talk money. First, let's get into the why of this issue. According to economists, Dr. Madan Sapnavis and Ranan Banerjee, it's not just one thing. It's a mix of fundamentals and sentiment. First one is trade deficits and portfolio outflows. Think of it as like a family budget. We are spending more on imports like oil than we are earning from exports. Plus, international investors are moving their money out of the Indian market to places where they get higher returns right now. The second is the Trump factor and tariffs. There's a lot of discussion on new trade tariffs between United States and India. This uncertainty makes investors nervous, which pushes the rupee down. Lastly, the strong dollar. Sometimes it's not the rupee is weak, but the US dollar is exceptionally strong. In fact, if you look at the last 2 years, almost every other emerging market economy has dropped much more than the rupee has. Does a falling rupee mean India's economy is failing? Dr. Satnavis says, definitely not. Our GDP growth is actually quite remarkable. Our foreign exchange reserves are healthy enough to cover 11 months of egg imports. And let's look at the Reserve Bank of India. They are not defending a specific number like 89 or 90. Instead, they step in only to stop excess volatility, basically making sure the car doesn't swerve off the road while the price adjusts. You might be wondering, is there any benefit to a weaker rupee? Believe it or not, yes. This is a boost for exporters. If you're a company in India selling software or textiles to US, you get more rupees for every dollar you earn. This makes our products more competitive globally. Next is the service sector. Our service exports are doing incredibly well right now. A weaker currency helps these companies to grow faster and potentially hire more people. Remember, we are a large importer too. Things like electronic components and crude oil become more expensive. Thus, imported inflation can eventually trickle down to the prices we pay at the store. So, what's the verdict? Renan Banerjee points out that while the rupee has depreciated against the dollar, it's actually performing better than any other currencies like the Korean won. The main worry is not the number 90, it is the speed of the change. If it happens too fast, it's hard for businesses to plan their budgets. However, our inflation is currently benign, which the economists speak for not too bad, and our fiscal consolidation is on track. In short, the fundamentals of the Indian economy are strong. This fall is more about transient factors, temporary global shifts rather than deep structural problem. It shows that the world is interconnected. If we are planning to study abroad, a weaker rupee makes your tuition more expensive. But it also shows that India is a global power, global player, and understanding these trends is important for anyone entering finance, technology, or trade. And for the common people, it helps to realize that a falling rupee is not a sign of a failing nation. It's a reflection of global shifts. While it might lead to a slight rise in the cost of some imported goods, the strength of our overall economy and the watchful eye of the RBI means your savings are not in immediate danger. At the end of the day, the rupee crossing 90 is a milestone, but it's not a crisis. It's a reflection of the changing world. As long as our growth stays on track and the RBI keeps a steady hand on the wheel, we are in a safe position. I'm Dr. Nisha Jacob from Career Guidance and Adolescent Counseling Cell, Alapura. Stay informed, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next video.